Business Fella and I am a student of Rehan School Lahore campus, Level 1 student batch 4 and I am currently from Lahore, Pakistan.
Welcome to the show. Great to be back with you. What's the topic for today's session?
Okay, so today topic session yeah. So today topic is how to start a wholesale business step by step guide 2026.
Wholesale, huh? That's a big move. Let's get into it.
Okay, we will start with basic. So my first question is what is a wholesale business?
Simple enough. Think of it as the middleman move. You buy products in bulk, huge quantities, directly from the manufacturer at a low price, then sell them in smaller batches to retailers who then sell to the final customer. You're the bridge between the factory and the shop.
Okay.
You with me? Ready for the next one?
uh, Okay, so next one is how does wholesale business work?
It's all about the volume game. You buy massive amounts of a product, like 1,000 units of a specific gadget, at a heavily discounted price because you're taking a lot off the manufacturer's hands. Then you sell those units in smaller lots, say 50 at a time, to a bunch of different retail stores. You make your money on the margin, the difference between that low bulk price and the slightly higher price you charge the retailers.
Okay.
You got it. Ready to keep rolling?
Okay, so my next question is wholesale business profitable in 2026?
Definitely. Oh, in 2026? Absolutely. It's still a killer way to make money because retailers will always need a reliable supply of goods. The key now is knowing what people actually want, finding that one product that's trending and getting it to the shops before anyone else does. If you play the volume game right, the margins are solid.
Okay. So
Keep it coming.
okay, so my next question is can beginners start wholesale business?
For sure. It's a steep learning curve, but anyone can jump in. The trick for beginners is to start small. Don't try to move 10,000 units of something on day one. Pick a niche you actually understand, find a few reliable retailers, and build your reputation. Once you got the momentum, then you scale up.
Okay. So
You're on a roll. What's the next move? Ready for
okay,
another
so
question?
yes, I have many more questions. So my next question is what is low budget wholesale business?
Basically, it's the lean way to do it. Instead of running a massive warehouse and buying a million units up front, you focus on a small, high demand niche. You might start by acting as a broker or using a just in time model where you don't hold a ton of inventory. It's all about minimizing your overhead so you aren't risking your whole life savings just to get a few boxes in the door.
Okay.
Making it lean keeps the risk low. What's next on the list?
Okay, so next is how much investment is need.
That depends on the scale you're aiming for. If you're going the lean route we just talked about, we could start with a few $100s to test a product, but for a traditional wholesale setup where you're actually stocking inventory and running a spot, you're looking at thousands. It's really about how much volume you're willing to move.
Okay.
You're moving through you do these fast. What's the next question?
Okay, so next question is what are benefits of wholesale business?
The biggest one is the scale. Um, you're not chasing one customer at a time. You're landing one client who buys 100 units. It's much more efficient. Plus, once you've got a few loyal retail partners, got a steady, predictable stream of income, it's way less stressful than trying to find a new customer every single day.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Steady money is the dream. What's the next question on your list?
Okay, so next
Ready when
is
you
what
are.
is I am always ready. My next question is what is different between retail and whole business?
I think you mean retail and wholesale, right?
Yeah.
Basically, it's who you're selling to. Retail is selling a single item to the end user, the person who actually uses the product. Wholesale is selling in bulk to another business, like a shop owner who then sells those items to the public. Retail is more about the individual experience. Wholesale is all about the volume.
Okay.
Spot on. What's the next one?
Okay, so my next question is what are risks in wholesale?
The biggest risk is the inventory trap. You buy 1,000 units of something you think is going to blow up, and then it just doesn't. Now you're sitting on a mountain of stuff that you can't move, and your money is tied up in a warehouse. Then you've got the risk of bad suppliers, people who send you junk or just disappear with your money. It's a high stakes game if you don't do your homework first.
Okay.
You can't avoid all the risk, but you can manage it. Ready for the next one?
Okay, so my next question is how to choose wholesale products.
You want the stuff that people can't get enough of. First, look for things with high demand but a steady supply. Don't go for something so niche that only 3 people want it, but avoid stuff that's so common it's a commodity. Check trends on social media and see what retailers are struggling to keep in stock. The real one is finding a product that's a must have for the shops, something that makes them money quickly, because that's what they'll keep ordering from you.
Okay.
Keep it moving. What's next on the list?
Okay, so my next question is what product are high demand?
Varies by region, but generally, we want the stuff that solves a problem or fits a lifestyle. Think electronics, accessories, chargers, screen protectors, those trendy wireless buds. Also, health and beauty, especially skincare and organic products. You've got home gadgets, the kind of life hack tools that go viral on TikTok. Basically, anything people buy repeatedly and quickly. What's the next move?
Okay. So my next
Ready for the next
question
one?
is yes. My next question is what is niche selection?
Niche selection is just a fancy way of saying picking your lane. Instead of trying to be the guy who sells everything to everyone, you focus on one specific category. Like instead of just electronics, you might focus specifically on eco friendly phone accessories. By narrowing it down, you become the expert in that one thing, and retailers will trust you more because you actually know the market inside and out.
Okay.
Precision is power. What's the next question on the list?
Okay, so next question is how to research market demand.
You've got to look where the people are. Start with the basics. Google Trends to see if people are actually searching for the product, and Amazon's bestseller list to see what's moving. But the real gold is in the field. Go talk to local shop owners and ask them what customers keep asking for that they can't find. If 5 different retailers tell you they're struggling to source the same gadget, you've just found your market.
Okay. Uh,
Field work always beats the data. What's next on the list?
Okay, so
You still there? What's
next is what is target market?
your target market is essentially your ideal customer. In wholesale, it's not the end consumer, but the specific type of retail businesses that would want your products. Like if you're wholesaling high end skincare, your target market isn't everyone with skin, it's boutique spas and organic beauty shops. You're looking for the people who already have the customers you want to reach. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. So next one is how to analyze competitors.
I think you mean competitors, right? Analyzing your
Yeah.
competition is basically just keeping tabs on the other guys. You want to know who else is selling the same stuff, what they're charging, and how they're delivering it. If you see a competitor is always sold out, that's a sign of huge demand. If they're slow on shipping or have bad quality, that's where you swoop in and offer something better.
Okay.
It's all
So
about gap in the market. What's the next play? You got a whole
okay,
list of
so
these, right?
next
Keep them
is
coming.
what are trending products in 2026?
Hard to pin down every single one, but the vibe for 2026 is all about sustainability and smart tech. You'll see a lot of eco friendly home gadgets and AI integrated wearables that actually do something useful, not just track steps. Also, personalized wellness products, think customized supplements or skincare, are huge right now. If you can source those in bulk, you're in a great spot. Ready for the next one?
Okay, so my next question
Your
is next is what is product testing?
product testing is just a reality check. Instead of buying 1,000 units and hoping for the best, you buy a small batch, say 20 or 50, and see if they actually sell. It's the best way to avoid that inventory trap we talked about. You get some real world data on whether the product is a hit or a dud before you put the real money on the line. Ready for the next one?
Yes. So my next
You're on
question is
fire.
what mistake to avoid?
The biggest one is definitely over ordering. Don't let the excitement of a new product blind you into buying way more than you can actually move. Another big one is ignoring your margins. If you're spending too much on shipping and storage, you might be selling a lot, but actually losing money. And for the love of everything, don't trust a supplier without samples. If you just send a huge wire transfer and hope the product is good, you're gambling, not doing business.
Okay.
Avoid the gamble, and you're already ahead of most people. What's next on the list?
Okay, so my next question is how to find suppliers.
You got a few ways to play this. First, there's the digital
No,
route,
what?
Alibaba, global
Um,
sources.
my question is how to find suppliers.
Right, my bad. Let's get into it. You got a few ways to play this. There's the digital route, using platforms like Alibaba or global sources to find manufacturers globally. Then you've got the local route, hitting up trade shows or just walking the streets of a wholesale hub like Shah Alam Market in Lahore and talking to people face to face. And honestly, some of the best suppliers come from referrals. You find one reliable partner and ask who they trust. That's usually how you find the real gems. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. So my next question is what is local wholesale marketing? Sorry, market.
Local wholesale market. No worries. You mean local wholesale markets like the hubs where everything happens? Basically, those are the concentrated areas in a city like Shah Alam Market for you in Lahore, where a ton of wholesalers and manufacturers all set up shop in one place. It makes it way easier for retailers to go there and source everything they need in one trip. It's the heart of the trade.
Okay.
Exactly. What's next on the list?
Okay.
You're a machine. Keep the momentum going. What's the next question?
Uh, okay, so my next question is what is important business?
That's a bit broad. You mean what makes a business important in general, or are you asking what the most important parts of a wholesale business are? All
You're
right, let's
right.
focus on the wholesale side of things then. If we're talking like wholesale, the most critical part is your relationship with your suppliers and your retailers. If your supplier flakes on you, you got nothing to sell. If your retailers don't trust you, they won't buy from you. Everything else, the warehouse, the tech, the logistics, it's all secondary to trust and reliability. You're the bridge, and if the bridge breaks, the whole operation stops. Ready for the next one?
Yes, next one. So my next question is what is important business? Sorry. This question is already. My next question is what is MOQ minimum order quantity?
MOQ, got it. It's basically the smallest amount of a product a supplier is willing to sell you in one go. Like if a manufacturer says their MOQ is 500 units, they won't even talk to you if you only want 10. It's their way of making sure the order is actually worth their time and effort to process.
Okay. So
Makes sense, right? What's the next one on the list?
so my next question is hmm, how to check supplier. Hmm, my next question is
You
how to manage supplier relationship.
treat them like partners, not just vendors. Keep the communication open and honest. If you're going to be late on a payment or if you need a rush order, tell them early. The more they trust you, the more they'll be willing to flex on things like MOQ or give you a heads up on new products before anyone else. It's all about building that mutual respect so you both win. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. So my next question is, what is simple ordering?
I think you mean simple sourcing or maybe a basic ordering process.
No,
If
not
you're talking
simple,
about how to actually,
not
my bad.
simple sourcing. My question is, what is simple ordering?
Wait, simple ordering. I'm drawing a blank on that specific term. You mean like just the basic way you place an order, or is this some like specific strategy you've come across?
Yes,
Got it. So if we're just talking about the basic flow, it's pretty straightforward. It's basically you find the product you want, agree on the price and the MOQ with the supplier, send the payment, and then they ship it to you. It's the standard buy and deliver move. Does that cover it, or were you thinking of something more specific?
yes, cover. So
Nice.
my next question is, how to create wholesale business plan?
Think of your business plan as your roadmap. You don't want to be driving blind into a wholesale venture. First, you nail down your niche and target market. Who exactly are you selling to and why would they buy from you? Then you map out your sourcing, where the products are coming from, and what your MOQs look like. Next, the money part. Calculate your costs for shipping, storage, and taxes, and figure out exactly what your margin is. Finally, set some clear goals for the first 6 months. Just keep it simple and focus on the numbers. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. So my next question is, do you need a warehouse? Do you need a warehouse?
It depends on how you're playing it. If you're starting lean, like we talked about, you can actually avoid a warehouse entirely by using a 3PL, a third party logistics company that handles the storage and shipping for you. Or if you're just moving small batches, a clean garage or a spare room can work as a starting point. But once you're moving massive volume, you're going to need a dedicated spot to keep everything organized and safe. You don't want your inventory sitting in a hallway, right?
Yes, right. So my next question is, how to manage inventory?
You got to stay on top of it or you'll lose your mind. The key is using some kind of tracking system, even just a simple spreadsheet at first to know exactly what's coming in, what's going out. You want to avoid the two biggest nightmares: running out of stock just when a retailer is ready to buy, or having way too much of something that isn't moving. It's all about finding that sweet spot where your stock levels match your sales speed.
Okay.
Exactly. It's a balancing act. Ready for the next one?
Yes, next one. So my next question is, what is billing system?
A billing system is basically just how you track and collect your money. In wholesale, it's less about a cash register and more about invoicing. You send a professional bill, an invoice to the retailer listing exactly what they bought, the price per unit, and when you expect to be paid. It could be as simple as a PDF you email them, or as complex as software that tracks who owes you money and sends automatic reminders. It's the only way to make sure you're actually getting paid for all that bulk you're moving. Ready for the next one?
Okay, so my next question is, hmm, next is, do you need lenses?
Lenses. I'm a bit lost on that one. You mean like camera lenses for product photos, or are you talking about something else entirely?
Yes, yes. You
If you're
catch
doing any,
my, you catch.
you got me. I'm just following your lead here. You were saying something about lenses to catch your what?
Yes,
I'm still a little confused. You're talking about lenses to catch the product from a good angle for photos, or is it something else?
yes, yes, yes.
Right, makes sense. For a wholesale business, you don't need to be a pro photographer, but clean, sharp photos make a huge difference when you're trying to convince a retailer to buy 100 units of your stuff. A decent lens that lets you get a clear close up of the product details can make your catalog look legit instead of amateur. You don't need a whole studio, but getting the lighting and the angle right is key. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. So my next question is, what is business registration?
That's the official part. It's basically just telling the government that your business actually exists. You register your business name and get a legal license to operate, which means you can open a business bank account and sign contracts with suppliers and retailers without any legal headaches. In a place like Lahore, it's what separates a real company from just someone selling stuff out of a car trunk.
Yes, very wonderful.
Exactly. Appreciate it. What's the next play on the list?
Okay, so my next question is, what are legal requirements in Pakistan?
In Pakistan, it's mostly about getting your paperwork straight. You'll need to register with the SECP if you're going for a company structure or just a sole proprietorship for something smaller. Then there's the NTN, your national tax number from the FBR, which is a non-negotiable if you want to do business legally and handle taxes. And depending on what you're selling, you might need specific trade licenses from the local municipal corporation in Lahore. Um, Basically, just make sure you're not flying under the radar, or the government will eventually find a reason to knock on your door. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. You are very good explained to understand your answer. So my next question is, what documents are required?
Thanks. I'm just keeping it real for you. For the paperwork, you're looking at a few key things. First, a valid CNIC for the owner. Then you'll need your NTN certificate from the FBR. If you've registered as a company, you'll need the certificate of incorporation from the SECP. And depending on your setup, bank account statement and maybe some proof of business address like a rent agreement for your warehouse or office. Just a folder full of these, and you're usually good to go. Ready for the next one?
Yes, next one. So my next question is, what is um, target agreement?
I think you mean trade agreement, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, it's a formal contract between you and your business partner, whether that's a supplier or a retailer. It spells out exactly what's expected, the price, the delivery dates, how you'll be paid, and what happens if the product arrives damaged. It's basically the rules of the game so nobody can claim they forgot what was agreed upon later. Ready for the next one?
Yes, next one. So my next question is, what is import? No, my next question is, uh, hmm, how to get first buyer?
That's the $1 million question. You've got to start where the trust is already built. Reach out to your friends and family first just to get a few testimonials. But for the real growth, hit the pavement. Go to the local shops in your area, bring a sample of your product, and just talk to the owners. Show them why your product will make them money. Once you land that first retail partner, the rest get a lot easier because you can actually point to a shop that's already selling your stuff. Exactly. You got
Okay,
it.
so
What's next on the list?
okay, so my next question is, who are wholesale customers? Wholesale
Your
customers.
wholesale customer. Your wholesale customers are basically the retail businesses that buy from you to sell to the public. Think of local mom and pop shops, larger retail chains, online boutiques, or even other smaller wholesalers. Essentially, anyone who has a store, physical or digital, and needs a steady stream of inventory to keep their shelves full.
Okay, so my next question is, how to increase sales?
You've got to give them a reason to stick with you. One way is to offer bulk discounts. The more they buy, the cheaper it gets per unit. That makes it a win-win for everyone. You can also introduce new trending products before your competitors do so the retailers feel like you're the one keeping them ahead of the game. And honestly, just being the guy who delivers on time every time is a huge competitive advantage in this business. Ready for the next one?
Yes, ready for next one. So my next question is, what is repeat customer strategy?
It's all about making yourself indispensable. You want to create a system where it's easier for them to order from you than it is to look for a new supplier. It means offering consistent quality, fast delivery, and maybe a loyalty program where they get a special discount after a certain number of orders. Basically, treat your best customers like VIPs. and they'll never have a reason to leave.
Okay, so nice conversation with you. So thank you very much for watching my AI session with Miles. You people are watching my AI video with Miles on YouTube Live. So if you want to like this content and support this channel, you can subscribe and click on notification so you can receive all my videos with Miles and with new topics, new conversations. Okay. So we will meet again in new session. Allah Hafiz everybody and Allah Hafiz Miles.
It was a pleasure, as always. Thanks for having me on the show. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Take care.